What is up, guys? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So I want to go over a company, a stock here that's been doing so well. It's breaking out. It's actually outperforming the market as of late. And the company just reported earnings, strong numbers there. And we got some good news today about this company. And the company is DraftKings, ticker symbol DKNG. And you guys can see it's currently down a little bit. It's down 1.75%. But earlier today, it was up to almost $74 per share, meaning it's currently down from that high pre-market. It's down almost 10%. So this very well could be a dip buy as we're breaking out of the overall resistance at $65. So I want to break down a bunch of things today. If you guys find value, hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure to go down below, get into the Discord chat, the Facebook group, get 2 stocks from WeBull. Those are free, valued up to $1,600. And you guys could check out the Patreon if you want real-time buy and sell alerts, call-outs if you want morning update videos, and contact with me throughout the trading day. That's on Patreon, linked right down below. So what you guys see here again is DraftKings. It is breaking out. And this morning, was it this morning or did this come out yesterday? It was actually, no, it was today. Yeah, today we got news that Dish Network is actually partnering with DraftKings. The integration will enable Dish TV customers to set up either sports bets or enter fantasy sports contests, both operated by DraftKings, directly through their TV while watching live sports events. Starting the sports betting process or fantasy entry on the TV will activate a text message prompt through the DraftKings app on the user's smartphone or another mobile device to complete the bet or fantasy contest entry. So that's huge, guys. And we've been seeing, and we'll talk more about these later in the video, we've seen a lot of key partnerships here between DraftKings and other sports teams, other companies. So this is another one, yet another one that is just adding a lot more fuel to the fire here and just growing the company, growing the revenue. This is very good stuff here. I think this partnership will pay off long term, and the DraftKings fantasy sports content will be available to all Dish TV users with Hopper, which is actually a part of Dish TV. But sports betting will only be an option for viewers in states where this type of gambling has been legalized. And yes, it's not legal all across the United States. If you guys go on DraftKings website, DraftKings Investor Relations, you guys should be able to see the map of the United States, what states are legal, fully legal, right? What states are illegal. And there's actually states that allow gambling, sports gambling, let's say in a casino, but they don't allow gambling on the mobile device. They don't allow mobile gambling. So to give you guys an idea, states where legal, mobile gambling, DraftKings gambling is legal on the phone, the states are New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Tennessee, and there's a bunch of other ones, right? But those are some of the, the main ones. And states where mobile sports betting is not legal yet include New York, although New York, you can bet through DraftKings, I believe, through a physical spot, right? But you can't do it on the mobile app. So you can't do it in New York, in Arkansas, North Carolina, Washington, Connecticut, to name a few. And there are states, actually, excuse me, guys, where sports betting is illegal in general, meaning you can't bet at the casino or in terms of sports or on the mobile app. And those states include Texas, Florida, California, and there's actually a bunch more states, which goes to show if these states, if the dominoes start to fall, if these states legalize mobile gambling, again, New York, Arkansas, North Carolina, if they get some, mobile gambling legal there, if these other states, Texas, Florida, Cali, all these other ones that aren't legal at all, if they slowly start to turn legal for mobile gambling, this is huge for DraftKings. And honestly, guys, the more states that get legalized, it's kind of like the MJ business. The better it is, the more revenue that's possible out there for DraftKings, which I think is for sure the leading player in this space, at least in my opinion. And when it comes to this recent quarter, they did pretty dang well. For the 3 months ended December 31st, 2020, DraftKings reported revenue of $322 million, an increase of 146% compared to the $131 million during the same quarter in 2019. So that's a big amount of growth there. And in the fourth quarter of 2020, this is straight from the CEO, we saw MUP's monthly unique players increase 44% to 1.5 million, and MUP, which means or stands for average revenue per monthly unique player, they saw the average revenue per unique monthly player increase 55% to $65. So that is, gosh, guys, those are some pretty good metrics there. We saw the revenues jumping like crazy, the average, the amount that each person, each unique player is spending per month is up 55%. So these are some pretty good numbers. And he also said, the CEO, we are raising our revenue outlook for 2021 due to our expectation for continued growth, the outperformance of our core business, and newly launched states that were not included. Again, like I said, a lot of states are illegal that are going to be legal soon. These were not included in our previous guidance. Again, that is what the CEO ended up saying. So these are things that make me very, very excited. And granted, I don't have a position in DraftKings as of now, and I'm kicking myself a little bit because I was considering adding months ago when it was trading in the 40s, actually on this dip right here where it went from 65 to about 35, right? I was thinking about adding there. I didn't, and I'm very mad at myself, kicking myself for not doing that, because on top of what we did with, or they did, DraftKings with Dish, they have so many other commercial and strategic agreements. It is insane. I mean, they have a multi-channel deal, and I believe all of these closed. I was reading the investor relations. A lot of these went down in the previous quarter. A multi-channel deal with the, and I'm butchering this, Mashin, Tucket, Piquot, Tribal Nation, and Foxwoods Resorts Casino. So they have a multi-channel deal with these casinos here, which would provide DraftKings with access for online sports betting ahead of the anticipated launch of legal sports betting in Connecticut. So Connecticut's actually illegal now, and they're going to be, I guess, legal soon, very soon. So DraftKings is looking to get their foot in that door, which is awesome. And they also signed a multi-year agreement with Turner Sports, making DraftKings the exclusive sports book and daily fantasy sports provider across select Turner Sports and Bleacher Report properties, excluding NBA programming, because I think NBA, they're more integrated with FanDuel, right? So, yeah, I mean, this is good stuff. You know, Bleacher Report, that's a big brand. Turner Sports, big stuff there. And you guys know, or you might not know, I'm from New Jersey, so this stuff is legal here. And I'm a big fan of the Eagles, which play in Philadelphia about 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes on a bad day from where I live right now. And they have a multi-year deal with the Eagles, making DraftKings the official daily fantasy sports partner and official sports betting partner of the team. So again, they have a lot of strategic partnerships and even more, way more than what we just mentioned. And on top of that, they did well with earnings, all that good stuff. On top of that, DraftKings is actually raising its fiscal year 2021 revenue guidance from a range of $750 million to $850 million to a range of $900 million to $1 billion. So they raised their guidance for revenue a good amount, which equates to year-over-year growth of 40% to 55% and a 19% increase compared to the midpoint of our previous guidance. So, guys, What can you not like about this? What could you not like? The Dish partnership, the Turner Sports, all of these partnerships, legalization across the U.S. And the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm getting mad that I don't own this stock. But yeah, I mean, it's breaking out, no doubt about it. It broke 65. That was a resistance from back in the beginning of October, also from back in the beginning of February last month. And am I looking to get into this as a long-term position here? There's no doubt, since it's ran up a lot, there is some added risk since the price isn't as low as it was. So am I looking to add some here as a long-term investment? Probably not yet. I would consider it if it got down to the mid-50s, low 50s. I think that would be a spot where if it pulls back big again, which it probably will at some point, anywhere into that 50 spot, 50, 55, that's a spot where I'm not looking to miss out again like I did before. So I'd probably add some there. But here, guys, I'm actually looking at it more as a maybe a day trade, maybe a swing trade until we see itself figure itself out, or we see it figure itself out in the next couple of weeks. Maybe it gets down to my 50-55 target. But at this point, since it is already out of 65, we broke out all the way to 74. Now we're pulling back. I'm looking at 65 as the new support. I think if that could hold, we could get a short-term trading opportunity from 65, 67, maybe back up to the 70, 75 level. I think that's possible because, look, overall, we broke out of the descending or ascending triangle. The ascending triangle we broke out of was this. Resistance at 65. We were uptrending into it, and then we bursted out. That's pretty much how an ascending triangle plays out. And it just played out right before our eyes. And we just have to see if this pullback persists and if we find support now at 64, maybe 63, 65 before the next run up. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here on DraftKings. Overall, I'm bullish on the stock. But guys, realize this is a high growth, more speculative, more risky investment. It's honestly a high-risk investment. There's no way this is a safe play, so approach it with caution and only put money that you're willing to lose, or lose half of at least, because if this goes wrong, I mean, hey, this could collapse, no doubt about it. It's not a safe stock, a value-oriented stock like J&J or Pepsi or, a bank or something. It's nothing like that, so there is some added risk with this, but there's a lot of upside, way more upside than the value stocks, right? That is why there's a lot of risk, because you take the risk for the high reward, and we'll see if it pans out, guys. So let me know your thoughts on DraftKings down below. I love it. I'm bullish, but I'm just being patient with my entry point. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button if you guys haven't done so already. That really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. Smash that like button and make sure to subscribe. That lets me know that you guys like the content. You want to see more of it. So make sure to subscribe. Let's try to get to 25,000 subscribers. That's the next big goal here. So let's do that. Subscribe and get yourself 2 stocks from WeBull. Those are valued up to $1,600. Link down below. And my Patreon's link down below for real-time buy and sell alerts, call out stocks I'm watching. I've been making a lot of little mini videos on Patreon pretty much every day. And on top of that, I'm making morning update videos. There's just so much value on Patreon for the price, in my opinion. So check it out. Link down below. I'll catch you all later. Hope you all have a great day. Keep crushing the markets, guys. Stay safe out there. Peace out.